Well, thank you for being there. Yeah, there are some videos I would never upload or I would never try to upload. Such as the one you want to watch now. It's been a long time ago. It's about 6 to 7 years ago that this incident happened. But the recent development has made it um, necessary that I do this video first before I give you the next one that you will watch. You remember the last year, that a certain Sangoma from Zimbabwe, so he claimed, came on air that J. Israel was owing him 300,000 rands, purportedly for the work he did for J. Israel that J. Israel did not pay him. All right, and we looked at that video and found out that it was fake. And so I'm laying a background to make you understand that it's not every person who comes on air to say he is a witch doctor that he gave certain pastor power or that pastor power that I listen to, because some of them also are they are bought, to tarnish the image of certain men of God who are real. Yes, I'm telling you this because I know I have been in a place or in position whereby these things have happened, and we know that the persons who came up were liars. They were actually hired to tarnish the image of the pastor involved. Now, but this one that I want you to watch, some of you may have watched it, is a certain Nana Kwaku, a spiritualist from Ghana. He prides himself as the greatest spiritualist in the whole world. Whatever that means, that is to his knowledge. But I'm not looking at his personality, but I'm looking at the incident that took place, where a certain person who claims to be a pastor went to get a god from this man, and eventually the other man reneged on the agreement, and the witch doctor went to fetch his god. And so that was a rarity of such open disgrace of this fake video. So I'd like you to watch it, and then I will come back and tell you a few things. God bless.
What they tell Sapochen Penmuja did so from so Penmuja do their opinion would use from CNC, and I wanted them patron. I say, I did what I wouldn't hear manipulated. Who catch him say, who catches in the pump back when you pattern? And the pump have commission cost 1 year say, how dare you are? Kobe Queen, I call Kobe Queen, young Queen. One catches and Nakoran, Kobe Queen, and not open and get my say, and not just in the teacher room, and not got to my 10 months. I'll come with you, come Kokuno. What I say, Kobe Queen, I call on the cancer, Kobe Queen, young Queen. Mebusman ko tu, a druman ko tu. Busunan the bams and James and Training. What I said, now, necessary same previous. Yet in your years, Massia. How dare you say, no one said, the whole public, we could have pastors, about 1,600 pastors. I shall have a net. What I say, now, we will be having my brother and to us. Now, the young of over to say, over so becoming. Oh, coming there. Huh? What's what they can grow at that? What was new coming? Huh? Oh, coming. Yes, in the bosses who cook on me. Some will not, Massa. Miss Magic, and so was through from Piabus, Mr. Biam, and Saka, and the Miku Masi. Mr. Magic was more, but this man, a cost of those of us, me told me, who are Sabi, Ghana, who be a Nadi. What is that? Master, oh, demo.
Ana bosu ni. Ah, bosu. Sofo ba chewe dia. Asofo. Ba chewe dia be.
Bosu.
Pato, oje say de o dia dia. O le konfo ana.
Enya konfo.
Na o dia dia.
Okay. Papa de no kwase bi. Obi ne di no adanse chi. De ko no. O fami so ni mbe ye twa. Oni me ye twa bebere. Ah, che se sebio. Mitimi di nipa. Ebre no. Na me ne no ye nyina ya fa kwan bi so. Ni agye nipa ni sika. Na ya che. Ena odi ade ma na odi ade ma me before ansa na odi ade ma me odi ma me no so no kwasem ni me ka se ade no odi ma me se me di kokuma se akoye ma asore me kokuma se na asore no ontumi anyina nyame edi me na dance ye asore na anyina me ni se ba bi aduru na dura wie asore na ntimi pa yapte na me nya asore ena me ba papa yi wo se ade ma me no ntimi mmoa me anya adwuma edi enie me de buy and it's kaka me me de cow me de cow na oji sa 1 million no and na wa sa me say ja me ntumi emmoa me enti enie me koso me nya me and I say no me sign fan ko me de ma no wa anye na sign de ye de ma me buy na de nya twuma emmoa me because o tie na me kan and e ba say e say me de wa de bre wo me fro bia me say ja wa de no che say emmoa me nya me so de dada no e boa me enti me de wa de bre wo me fro bia so wa kra me wa last week kura no me frɛ no Ade nyame di madanse se eba asa no me nyusu eti me de command different persons obi di ade ama me emwa me eti ade ni nie nipa to so ye komfo ena me de ma no gye ye eti ada ho komfo no wo ho metim di akwa metim de na ba isame
na na fro phone so me ko mo sa voice no na na busa ta da na oba ye no me ma otumi asema ma otumi o je so ma otumi no so
me pa chetie ewi ase de ode ade ama me ade ode ama me no ono mu ni se ye tumi
na sesia we asore ewa.
Okay, you are highly welcome back. And you see that my television box is a very old one because the news is an old one, and so I chose to appear to you in an old school form. All right. Now, the reason I have interest in this video is that when you look at the response of the man who was disgraced, you discover that this man in the first place was not a Christian. He said he went to this man to give him a God that will make him establish a church and in Kinkumasi, and eventually he engaged this God to work, but the God did not provide customers. The thing did not work, and so he had tried to return it to him, claiming that he has decided to worship the Christian gods. Now that language sounds like the language of the Muslims. It's the Muslims that refer to our Christ or our God as the God of the Christians. That was what he said, and so it was translated that form. Now it makes you understand that there are certain persons who are not Christians, they are not born again, they don't know anything about Christ, but only that they can go to the market and buy Bible. And so because they have found out that majority of those who go to church are just as foolish as whatever you can get, and so they open church not because the Lord called them into ministry. They open church not because they are born again, not because they know Christ. They open church as a business center. The man that gave him the God claimed he has over 1,500 pastors who under his under his spiritual watch, those he had given his gods. So it is very important we understand this very fact. Now, from this video, you understand that many who are parading themselves as pastors are not themselves born again. They are not themselves Christians, but that they have found that majority of us Christians are foolish. We are gullible. We are so easily deceived, and so they find it lucrative a business to open something that they call church, so that they can make enough money, like the guy you have just watched. Let me not burden you so much with too much talk, but all I'm saying is that many people, many of those who are parading themselves as pastors, this encounter here has in a way exposed and revealed the truth about majority of these fake people. I said earlier that man was not born again. If he was born again, he wouldn't be referring to Christ as God of the Christian. He wouldn't be referring to God as God of the Christian, because Christ is the Lord. And so, it is only those that don't know Christ. The Muslims refer to our God as God of the Christians. So, looking at him, he has not met the Lord anywhere. He just came in, found out that he could make money from gullible Christians who are looking for miracle. Miracle is good, but we are not supposed to look for miracle. And so because we go about looking for miracle and leaving the God that does the miracle behind, we inevitably must come in contact with people like these who go to collect gods from someone like the witch doctor you saw, and you came with a small problem. Then they will double your problems for you, give you something that is bigger than what you had. And, and thereby they keep you down. They perpetually keep you down. Because, somehow they may sell you to another god that will also be appeased. When they appease the other gods, they sell you to another one, and you keep being manipulated and you keep multiplying sorrows and troubles into your life because you have left the true God. You see, that is why the Bible said that many have pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Majority of the people who go to these churches go there because, if not for healing, childbearing, money, these three. Yeah, some may go there for husband and for wife. They want to get husband. Many may not even go for wife. The women go to this kind of churches because they think that their time is running out and they are getting older and they need to marry as quick as possible. The ones that are married are being pressurized by their mother-in-laws and the relatives to the husband. And when you look at these things, you really tend to pity and empathize with these people. But the fact is that the Bible said that my people perish for lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed for the want of knowledge. If only we have, little knowledge about God and how He works, then we may never come in contact with this kind of sorrow. Tell me how would many of the people in this man's congregation feel that day? That the news will be all over the dailies the next morning that their pastor had to go and release the gods that he acquired from a ritualist, from a witch doctor. And so, which means that they have been worshiping idol. They have been worshiping a demon, thinking that they have been worshiping Christ. Somebody had been leading them to worship a demon. Listen, there was that story of two persons who came together and opened the business center that they called church. But they had a pillar at the center of the church, very close to the altar. And so when they would pray for miracle, because the pillar was close to the altar, you would think it is a normal thing to hold the altar. But their gods was in the pillar. And so when they reached the pillar, they hit on the pillar and they said that in the name of Jesus, D, not G, in the name of Jesus. You know, even if you heard that Jesus, you may be thinking that these guys are finding it difficult to pronounce Jesus. Until, you know, for orderliness, one was, okay, let's just agree, you will be the leader, whereas I'll be following you. And so that was how it became, and the other one now claimed the church. It was when this other one claimed the church that the second one came out in the open to confess what they have been doing. In the name of Jesus, you may have been in such place. If you know what, oh my God, if you know how lovely our God is, if you know how kind our God is, how precious He thinks of you, or you know you are to Him, you won't ever sell yourself to these fake people. Please return to Jesus. I am encouraging you, encouraging myself. Let's return to the Bible. Let's return to the place of prayer. For that is where we can find the Lord. The Bible tells you that you shall seek me and find me when you have sought me with all your heart, not when a prophet has sought God for you. And meanwhile, I won't forget to tell you that I'm not saying that you should keep away from church. There is that church very close to your house, but you don't want to go to that church because the message of the pastor is too hard. You call it too hard. You call the pastor legalistic pastor. You say their law is too much. That pastor is not, the flamboyant type. It doesn't have a Range Rover Sports. It doesn't have a Porsche. It doesn't have a Ferrari. And so you don't think your class you can belittle yourself and find yourself in such a place. Hey, my friend, that is where you're missing it. The person you are running after, have you not heard how they told us that their ushers used to stand at the express? Every car that is not good enough will be ordered inside. Go and park it inside. But the flashy ones will be arranged, along the line on the express, so that if you are passing by, you see the flashy cars, you will be like, wow, these are prospering people. This is where God is sleeping and waking up. These people must be dining with God, and so prosperity is the lot of these people, because that's the message they will present to you when they never give you Christ. They're presenting to you the blessings of God. Let us seek the Lord. I will be coming back with the video for which I uploaded this one. You see, I'm not going to name anybody, but what this witch doctor now recently is suggesting about one of your prophets is deep, and that will shock you. I'll be seeing you soon in the next video. Very, very shortly, I'll be seeing you in that next video. Till I come your way again, please subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. If this is the first time of coming, do subscribe. Maybe along the line, if you don't like what you're hearing from the channel, you can unsubscribe. But if you're looking for the gospel truth, I bet you will find it here. There are other videos that you can watch that will help your spiritual life growth. Please like the video, share the link to the video, and don't forget, I pray thee, don't forget to put down your comment. Let's read your opinion. Let me know what you think about this video and the content of it. Most importantly, again, I pray, please subscribe. And may the good Lord bless you in the name of Jesus Christ. See you soon. Shalom.
asɔre a meyɛ no blokum ha ne deɛ nyame adom ɛkɔ so na nyɛ saa asɔre wei ɛna mene ne di ho agyina
dɛn na wode bɛgyina aka sɛ ɛnyɛ saa de wei na ɛma wasɔre ɛkɔ so
ɛne da mede adeɛ wei ɛbaa ne fie sɛ mede brɛ no mede baayɛ no wanhwɛ m'anim wankasa me ho meba mehyia no kwan so meba baabi a wɔkɔ akɔm nyina ɔhu me ɛnso wanhwɛ m'anim nti mede adeɛ no ɛbaa ne so mɛyɛ asɔre ɛyɛ sɛ mepɔm asɔre a na me de na de abrɛ no sɛ yade aboa me a ka me yɛ asɔre gada
ade bɛdi hɔ no nhwɛ ni
oh roughly
ɛbɛdi hɔ nhwɛ ni
ɛfa no getting to when you are the apa
1 year pound. Enya 2 years.
2 years dey nya because me start me anka
Wona wo ti sa de no sika sen na wono kan.
O ka che me say obeji me 5 million. Ade no o ka che me say me de ko. Mama obi sama sem. O ka che me de ko na eyiye mama ya. Ma betu ya woka. Na 5 million. First day me man 1 million. Akire na me hu sa de na mo me stu me nya me na me nya nkopon ayusu me no. E na me de 1 million ka ho de bre ne say eja. Me pa choje wade na emwa me. Ade na nya den emwa me. Na me de ye de me de bre na so no. Sabio onim dia opeso de ye minti no. Wanya de no. Wanya de pa cho.
You of ya. O pa na chel o fon se na bu sa da buy mama otumi. O so me ma otumi.
Eja wo se repeat asem no. Na me refer wo na me refer wo se.
Na bu sa se me ma de ma ko gu ja nipa ma. Sofo se nipa ba na sofo o me record so.
O si say.
Na bu sa se me ma wa de ma ko gu jam. That day nipa ba se nipa ma. O se nipa ba. Pa cho.
Okay. Ya ko fit.
Wa se so mama ya dia.
Obi a wo na ba ta je ya so. Na me na wa se we ku ba na.